Welcome to Monday Morning Dharma on March 2nd. Let's go ahead and settle into a comfortable meditation posture. Please take care to ensure that your spine is straight and relaxed. We're facing straight ahead with our head tilted slightly forward. This serves to bring our spine perfectly into alignment. Our mouth is closed, our jaw is relaxed, and if you haven't already done so, please go ahead and softly close your eyes. And to begin, I would invite you to bring your awareness to the exhalation of your breath. And very gently allow your exhalation to be just a bit longer and a bit more pronounced than your inhalation. Please feel free to experiment with pausing briefly at the bottom of each exhalation. This meditation technique will allow both your physical body and your mind to start to settle and to rest, to become quiet and still. Now is not the time to reflect on events that have occurred in the past. Those events cannot be changed, undone, or recreated. Nor is this the time to speculate about events that may or may not occur in the future. The future is unknown to us at this time. Now is the time to be fully present here in this moment. Now is the time to give yourself full permission to enjoy engaging in a practice that's going to bring you a peaceful state of mind, thus creating the causes for you to experience a peaceful world. I'd like you now to please bring your awareness to the crown of your head, to your scalp in particular. And I'd like you to allow at once all of the tiny muscles and nerves that support your scalp to become loose and completely relaxed. Please allow your facial muscles to become soft and relaxed. So much so that it might feel as though the pores of your skin are opening up now. Your mind starts to relax as your body is starting to relax. And for the remainder of our meditation, I would invite you to bring your awareness not only to the sound of the words that you hear, but also to the silent gaps in between the words and in between the sentences. The muscles in your chest become soft and relaxed, and your lungs are now able to perform perfectly and without effort their natural function of breathing. The muscles in your abdomen, and likewise all of the muscles in your back, all of the muscles that support your shoulder blades and your spine. Allow these muscle sets to settle and to rest, to become soft and relaxed as you drop deeper and deeper on down and let yourself go. The muscles in your hips and your pelvic area become soft and relaxed, as well as the muscles in your legs, knees, calves, ankles, feet, and toes. One by one, these muscle sets become completely soft and completely relaxed. The soles of your feet, even the muscles and nerves in the soles of your feet, even the tiny muscles and nerves at the tips of your toes, even your bodily fluids, even the marrow in your bones, even the cells that comprise the marrow in your bones are all resting and relaxed. Your body is like a mountain with consciousness now, balanced, grounded, stable, with ancient wisdom awareness. Your mind relaxes completely now as your body is completely relaxed. And let yourself go. All of the difficulties you experience in your life, without exception, arise from these confused notions of self and other, me and mine and not yours, ours and not theirs. So let yourself go. I'd like you now to please draw your awareness inside of your body and become aware of sensations that may start in your hands and your feet in the form of a tingling, perhaps a lightness, perhaps a heaviness, perhaps a pulsation. No analysis is necessary. There's nothing to figure out. Just be the silent observer of these sensations and allow a more awakened state of awareness to emerge. If you're not already doing so, I would invite you to bring your awareness to your hands resting in your lap. And please allow your awareness to settle within your hands. If you do, you will see that it is impossible to identify where hand ends and fingers begin. It's impossible to identify where fingers end and tendons begin, where tendons end and cartilage begins, where cartilage ends and blood begins, where blood ends and cells begin. Furthermore, it's impossible to identify where cells end and spaces in between the cells begin. For the remainder of our meditation, very, very gently, I'd like you to please allow your awareness to settle on the spaces in between the cells within your hands. Just rest with this space, this empty space. And as we close our meditation, I would invite you to store deep within your mental continuum this spaciousness, this absence of body. It's not nothing, it's an absence of body or emptiness of body. This space in between the cells. Now, please gently redirect your awareness Become aware again of this collection of parts we've agreed to label physical body and allow your breathing to become less shallow. Taking deeper and deeper breaths, become aware again of the garments of clothing resting on the surface of physical body. Become aware again of your surroundings inside the room that you're occupying. Deeper and deeper breaths, becoming aware again of the world that exists outside of the room that you're occupying. And we dedicate all of the merit, all of the positive energy from this morning's meditation to world peace. May all beings without exception soon come to enjoy complete, perfect fearlessness. May all beings without exception be completely free from all forms of suffering. May all beings without exception enjoy inner and outer freedom, inner and outer peace. Completely fill up your belly and lungs with air, and when you're ready, you can open your eyes and bring your meditation to an end. Thank you, and welcome back. In Friday's class, last Friday's class, you will recall, for those of you who were here, or those who watched the YouTube recording, you'll recall that we talked about the blue sky as a means of helping us understand or even experience, maybe even experience the first two root lines of the Heart Sutra, also referred to as profundities. There are four root lines, so to speak. Form is empty, emptiness was form, emptiness is not other than form, form also is not other than emptiness. I am going to invite you, to the extent you're not already, to really, really contemplate that blue sky example that we talked about. Because for me, it has been the most effective means of understanding and experiencing the first two. Form is empty, emptiness is form. Remember, those of you who have been coming to class for a while, forgive me, you've heard this sort of whimsical example before. So we've got this new business idea. We're gonna charter a plane and we're gonna fly up into the blue sky and we're going to bottle up blue sky, bring it back down to the ground and sell it and make a lot of money, right? So we charter the plane, we go up into the sky, up to the blue sky, and blue sky disappears. Once we get up into, I don't know, altitude of, let's say, 12,000 feet, blue sky is absent. We can't find blue sky. It disappears. So we tell the pilot to take the plane back down and maybe we can get our money back for the empty bottles. And we get down on the ground and look back up at the sky, and blue sky appears. It appears to our mind. Form is empty. Okay, lock in on this, you guys, please. Form is empty. We know this because we take the plane up into the sky and all we find is an absence of blue sky. Blue sky disappears into space like emptiness. Okay? we take the form is empty, okay? We take the plane back down to the ground, and out of that, I'm hesitating, beating this to death. Please lock into this because the second profundity is harder to understand than the first one. That's why I love this example so much. We take the plane back down to the ground, we look up, and appearing out of space-like emptiness, blue sky. Emptiness is form. Out of that space-like emptiness, the form of blue sky appears. No matter how many times we go back up into the sky to get closer to blue sky, it disappears time after time. Form is empty. Go back down to the ground, dejected, blue sky appears. This is, by the way, a really good contemplation for overcoming our mind of attachment, right? Because, let's just substitute blue sky for our object of attachment, a person, a situation, a material possession, a financial comfort level, whatever it might be, a house. Like we want to get closer and closer to the thing. That's what the mind of attachment does. This is real like where the rubber hits the road way of solving our human problems, right? Substitute blue sky with any shiny thing, right? We want to get closer and closer to it. We want to possess it and hold it to ourselves. This is mine now. This is becoming an extension of me. But the closer we get to it, the more evasive it becomes in terms of satisfying or attempting to satisfy our mind of desirous attachment. It's like the blue sky. We get like right in the middle of it and we can't find it. It's a really powerful metaphor for all of our objects of attachment that we try to get closer and closer to. When we try to find the essence of the thing, the kernel of the thing, it disappears because form is empty. Emptiness is form. Someday we'll talk about the other two profundities. Emptiness is not other than form. Form also is not other than emptiness. I guess the only other thing that I want to share this morning with regard to emptiness in particular, the Heart Sutra, emptiness in particular, and this class in general, is that a half hour twice a week isn't very much. It's not very much time, especially when taking on topics like wisdom realizing emptiness, any Dharma topic. I mean, what is it? Monday and Friday, the first half of the class is meditation. So collected for the week, that's 30 minutes of meditation a week and 30 minutes of Dharma talk, the second half of the two classes. It's not much. It's not much. I mean, we all have different karma, and so that karma will inform how much immersion we need into these meditations, in these studies. I feel pretty confident in saying that for most of us, it's probably not enough. So I would invite you to please, whatever it looks like for you individually, allocate more time to your Dharma study, your Dharma meditations, your Dharma practice, whatever that means. And kind of a nice thing is that here in the 21st century, like there are all sorts of opportunities to immerse yourself in Dharma. I mean, I was just thinking about there's a 12th century meditation master, 11th century meditation master named Marpa, Marpa Lotsawa, Marpa the translator, he was known as. And he took 3, maybe 4 trips from Tibet to India to get Dharma texts and bring them back to Tibet, translating them from Sanskrit to Tibetan, like going through the Himalayan mountains. Like this guy had to go through the Himalayan mountains to get access to Dharma teachings, right? All we got to do is log on and go to YouTube. Or we can go old school and read books, you know. I see friendships forming within our little sangha, talking, maybe go out to tea and talk, whatever it looks like for you, you know. Who knows how much time we have left, right, in this precious human life, you know? This precious human life, I think our mission for which is to apply it to its highest and best use, whatever that means to each of us. I hope Dharma, wisdom teachings kind of work into that somehow. But yeah, we're always surprised. We're always surprised when someone around us, you know, passes and, you know, somehow that our mind plays a trick that, you know, that's not going to be me, or it's not going to be me for a long time. We don't know. We don't know. So please make the most of this precious opportunity that we have, the freedom that comes with it. And yeah, make room for Dharma, because an hour a week isn't much. So that's all I've got, you guys. Thank you. Hearts. And by the way, write me, text me, call me if you need some like references for like places you can go to learn more about any Dharma topic. I probably have ideas, but if I don't, I can find places for you. And yeah, just like double down on your energy and time application to these things that can change your life, change our lives, change the world. Okay, Friday we will get into the third the third noble truth. You should attain cessation. You should attain cessation of suffering. So, thanks everybody.
Thank you.
Blessed day.
Thank you, Jeff.
Most welcome.
Thank you. Bye.